Hey, 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 what is going on with y'all, man? It's Black Balloon, and I'm coming back with another video, so y'all already know what's going on. Alright, y'all. Figured it was a good time that I could go ahead and do this Facebook Darpa Project LifeLog video, right? I've been actually wanting to do this video for a while now, but I just haven't gotten around to it, just as far as, trying to keep all the content kind of, within the same box of each other and just not be too far out there. But anyways, I figured this would be a good time to just go ahead and drop this video, right? Because it ties into a lot. It ties into social media. It ties into the deception behind what social media was actually meant for, who actually started it, and the fact that it came from basically a black budget government project. It started as something that, was not intended for it to be what it is today. Well, it was kind of intended for it to be what it is today, but it started as something that was not friendly at all. It wasn't something that people would have flocked to and ran to and signed up for, because it would have been obvious that the government was using it to spy on their citizens, right? So in this little article I found, they're talking about Facebook's Building 8. So this is the first thing in this video that we could tie Facebook back to DARPA. DARPA being, basically a division of the government where they have advanced research projects, right? So they just do all kind of stuff across the board. And here, we get the kind of connection to Facebook and social media with DARPA, right? So it says in April 2016, Facebook announced the launch of Building 8, a research lab to develop hardware projects in the style of DARPA, which is basically a military government black budget agency. They do things outside of the public, so they don't have scrutiny by the public, right? So this is Facebook basically announcing that they have created a building for research in the style of DARPA. The internet behemoth even enlisted former DARPA executive Regina Dugan to head the division.
And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the head of Building 8, Regina Dugan.
Says Dugan, who is a part of Google's advanced project division before taking on Building 8, has been leading in an all-star roster of tech veterans since the project started. Now, if we want to get to who actually created DARPA and where it stemmed from, that would be the guy you are seeing on the screen, which is President Dwight D. Eisenhower. I think he created DARPA in 1958. And DARPA was kind of the response to the Soviet Union sending out Sputnik. So, this would have been the U.S.'s response in basically creating this agency that specialized in just advanced tech. They basically created the internet, www, World Wide Web, GPS, satellites, and so on and so on. They even have a hand in one of the most recent vaccines. So that just lets you know how far DARPA has its reach in basically modernizing the world that we know today. All right, y'all. So what gets everybody going about the connection between DARPA and Facebook is the fact that back in February 4th, 2004, DARPA, they shut down Project LifeLog. All right? LifeLog was set up to collect data on all individuals. Okay? It was set up to basically collect data from everything, from phones, emails, anything that you do, any kind of internet activity. It doesn't matter what you do. They were using it. It was basically a personal data collection system, aimed at gathering data from everything that you see, that you say, your phone calls, like I said, TV shows that you watch, things that you buy online, both emails, rather they're sent or received. It collects data on everything. It's literally called LifeLog for a reason, to log everything from your life, right? So what got everybody going, what kind of made this, quote unquote conspiracy, was the fact that Facebook started right as Project LifeLog ended. So people put two and two together. Maybe Facebook is just Project LifeLog renamed, revamped, put into a story so it could sell to, to the average buyer, basically your average person that, feels that this friendly app, I can sign up, I can put my information on it willingly. They didn't have to force you to put your information, sign up, track your everyday whereabouts. They presented it to you. So do you see how this goes, right? It's classic from the Luciferian system. They present you something and they allow you to do it yourself when really this is all manipulation. It's like them basically giving you the problem, then giving you the solution, and giving you everything else after that. You never really did anything. They presented it to you because they knew you were going to be sucked in by it. And I say that because of the apps, because we agree to give over our data without actually agreeing. And that's right from the Luciferian doctrine of them basically baiting you and letting you know what they are doing without letting you know. So as long as you give them permission to enter your life and track your life and, log everything that you do, get all of this data into one big, pile so they can data mine from that pile and make everything else, just basically easier for them to sell to companies. They sell your information, blah, 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 so on and so on. It's basically, it's kind of like a mind control thing as well, because they're able to actually predict things that you're going to do in the future without you actually doing it yet. It's kind of like they're mapping your future out a little bit, by being able to know what you like here, what you like there, where you send this, where you send that. So it's pretty deep as far as the agenda that's behind it. And we could even go, this could take this spiritual as well, because everything leads back to the devil, because we know the devil is not like God. The devil is complete opposite. So if he is the opposite, that means he has to do things like this in order to know everything that's going on in his world. He's not omnipresent. So his ears and eyes just can't be everywhere like God's can. So he sets up systems like this, because if Darpa is behind the World Wide Web, then that means they have the energy of the devil behind it as well, because that is him. That is fallen angel tech. They teach us everything in order to help their God, basically Lucifer, see everything. That is exactly why I've talked about before about the internet being able to, allow us to see and experience everything. So much death, so much sex, so much negative energy, just anything. And it doesn't even have to be bad stuff, because you can also experience, godly energy on the internet as well, because I think God uses the internet to reach a lot of people as well. So it's like you have that positive and negative effect on the internet as well, when it goes to, this is all just from the devil, and the fact that God uses the internet as well. So I would definitely agree with both. But when it comes to what we're talking about on the subject of this video, to me, this is straight from the devil. It's another tactic to be omnipresent like God and to keep track of everything that is going on in his world. And it's why I said the things that I've said, because we shouldn't see as much as we see on the internet, because social media, we already know what social media does. It completely takes us away from who we are, like our essence. It steals you and it turns you into someone else. And you're trying to live a life that you're not, you really don't even. Y'all already know what I'm trying to say. You basically become someone you're not. You're trying to portray something to look a certain way for the internet. And, that's basically still in the essence of you. And, in the details of that, that's the devil. That's not God. That's not a godly form. None of that is God, is of God. That's from the devil. So, we gotta look at it spiritually as well. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's the most important part of it. Because you can look at it as just, it's not something that's that much of a big deal. It's not affecting your life, blah blah blah. But in a whole, it really is, because over time, it'll be something that you won't notice, and then once you do notice it, it'll be too late. Your life has already been invaded. You don't have any privacy. Everything you thought you were doing, you weren't really doing. You were manipulated by the internet, by social media. And really, right now as I speak, it's already done its damage. It's already done it. And people have no idea what's actually happening to them. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the video up right here. I didn't want to make this video too long. I kind of just wanted to get right into the thick of the information. Straight to the point. Y'all already know what's going on, man. I got another video for y'all dropping probably tomorrow. And then I'll come back with another video Sunday as well. So y'all know we're keeping the content alive, man. Although they're trying to mess with the channel already, as I said in the community page last night. They've already demonetized a couple of these videos on the page, but it is what it is, man. We just gonna keep going. At least we got this page. There's no strikes on this page. It's still a good page. And yeah, so man, I'm gonna keep dropping those videos. I appreciate y'all going over and subbing to the backup channel. I'm gonna also start content on there real soon, just to get it going, just in case, because you never know with YouTube. So I really appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's Black Balloon, and I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'm out.